Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Mental Institution. That is the Awakener's Mind here on the Patreon. So I want to get started right away and get right to the point, okay? I want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing to my Patreon. But the most important thing I want you to do is I just want to extend my gratitude to each and every one of you for actually supporting the show and listening to me while I try to put the complexities of what is happening together. To summarize everything that's happening, what you are witnessing is the military undoing of Barack Obama's presidency. That means that Barack Obama was a traitor working for a communist conspiracy that seeks to destroy the United States of America, because the United States of America is fundamentally the backbone of the Western world and protects the Western world from the Islamicists, the communists, China, etc. So without the United States of America to be able to defend us, this world would descend into basically 1,000 years of darkness, a giant abyss with very difficulty getting out of it. And for the first time ever, the Western world is at a crossroads where people are making a decision on basically everything right now. Everything that's happening in the news today, people are arguing about and kind of choosing their sides. Am I with the Western world or am I with the opposite side, the enemy? Everybody's gonna make a choice. You've made that choice. I've made that decision. So let's follow everything again. So Donald Trump, this isn't about him. This isn't about Joe Biden. This is about something greater. Trump was just the first placeholder. Okay, I'm going to explain. Trump is taking all this abuse and has taken abuse for 4, 5, 6, 7 years now. And everything that is happening to Donald Trump is an optical illusion. By now, you should know that the whole media you're watching on both sides is completely full of crap. Everybody's lying to you. Why is that? Well, because the communist conspiracy is not going to tell you what's going on, because they want to control the politicians. They don't want you to know. And the Western world is not going to tell you because they want you to live your life with the absence of chaos. Social chaos and understanding of war and what is really happening is not a good thing for them. They want you to go to work so they can, pay your taxes, they can build the bombs. So to explain it to you one more time, everything that is happening to Donald Trump is the warm-up for what is going to happen to Barack Obama. That is, FISA's the start. I'm going to cover everything from start to finish. Very easy to understand. Donald Trump was surveilled. Everyone knew it. Everybody got mad about it. In the end, everyone learned about it. And that is because everyone is going to learn that Barack Obama's presidency was surveilled. And we've talked about this many times, our news articles and stuff like that. The FBI and CIA, at the help of the DIA, were wiretapping Hunter Biden, Patrick Ho, and this is a fact. We know this. They're wiretapping President Obama, Hillary, everybody in his presidency. Number two, the second thing that happened to Donald Trump is Trump was accused of being a Russian asset. The reason why Trump was accused of being a Russian asset is because when the treason comes out that Joe Biden was involved in and Hunter Biden, it only is going to link to treason by Barack Obama and investigations. And then, obviously, Barack Obama is going to become the Soviet plant inside the United States of America, which we've called from day one. Next thing that happened on the time frame is that Trump was impeached for Joe Biden's crimes. Now, you're witnessing what is happening with Joe Biden and Hunter Biden, and it's very easy to understand. Joe Biden is in the president's seat right now, and never before has a sitting president. We're not talking about Trump, where he's gone and he's being charged with a crime and they're trying to get him. We're talking about somebody who's actually in the driver's seat. Never before has a sitting president been charged with a crime, and never before has a president been impeached and it's actually led to removal from office. So people are going, Trump had to be impeached for Joe Biden's crimes because the eventuality is that Joe Biden is going to be impeached and removed from office and charged with a crime. The next thing that happened is if you have to Google the Insurrection Act using your phones. The Insurrection Act, if it is put into power or place, can lead to the National Guard, coming over the cities and over Washington, D.C. to protect in case of invasion, in case of foreign spies that descend on Washington and take over, right? Insurrection Act. Now, if the National Guard fails, the military is then allowed to subsequently come in and take over from the National Guard. So the FBI had to do January 6th because future protocols and things that happen are going to lead to a war for control of government. That are the embedded spies that are all over America are going to descend on Washington to try to take over Washington, D.C. when the truth comes out about Barack Obama's treason and he's removed, or he's, I would say, charged with a crime. The next thing that happened to President Trump is that President Trump is being charged with a crime now, and they're trying to rule him ineligible. And I know everybody thinks that President Trump is coming back. I don't believe it at all. I don't believe it for a second. He's already done his job. And I believe that this is happening to him once again because I believe Obama is going to be charged with a crime, and then he is going to be executed for treason. Everything happening to Trump is the realization and the grand awakening of what is going to happen to President Obama and the awakening of the communist conspiracy. Now, the entire understanding of the system that is engaged against the Western world and the war against us all comes from Hunter Biden being indicted. It is going to lead to a Pandora's box opening where people are going to understand traitors that are embedded, that are working to destroy us and hand us over to the enemy, which is going to lead to the entire world changing. Everyone's going to understand Zelensky. Everyone's going to understand everything that is happening. Everybody's going to understand why Israel knew about the invasion, why they subsequently went into Gaza to destroy the tunnel network, because there is going to be a war. The enemy was given all the tools to conquer us by Barack Obama. He was setting up the smash and grab job. They were going to pin it on Hillary. It didn't work out. And yet here he is bragging about it in a movie, Death to America. Don't forget, folks, we're the only one who predicts this stuff, and we're going to end up being right. Thank you for choosing The Awakener. I love you all. Bye.